Hey, it's your boy Armed Forces Sports TV. Up early in the morning again. Gotta start picking up this house. Came back from vacation. These kids took these bags and did not unpack them. They just took all the shit out and left it everywhere. They got to pick that shit up today. But I heard some news last night that Anthony Joshua said that he doesn't mind Wilder getting into the ring. Jackass, the whole purpose of Wilder getting into the ring is to promote the fight, hype the fight. That's how we know you never wanted to fight. I don't care what nobody's saying. He didn't want that fight. He didn't want that man in the ring, unfortunately. Then had a little restraining order or whatever, so the man said, you know what, I'm not finna go over there. That's when they was trying to sick Dillian White on him. Sad, then Big Baby Miller. And I said that on the video before the news came out about Joshua running back in that panic room when Miller was getting on his ass. I said, if Wilder somehow made it into that building, as soon as he seen Wilder, he was going to run into one of them rooms. That's what he was going to do. He was going to run in one of them rooms. That's what he planned on doing in the first place. But hey, I'll believe it when I see it. That's what I'll do. When I see it, I'll believe it. That man ain't finna let Wilder get in no ring. He ain't finna let him get in no ring. He terrified of Wilder. You see how terrified he was of Big Baby Miller? Shit. He's not even an intimidating looking guy. He got a baby face, a S-curl, and I don't know what the fuck he be wearing. Fat than a motherfucker with these Under Armour shirts and jeans, like some, them old ass men you see that still think they players and shit. That's how he dressed, with sunglasses inside. I mean, how could you be intimidated or afraid of a dude like that? I mean, you have to just be real pussy. That's what you gotta be. I'm talking about super pussy. But now he talking this bullshit. Oh, Wilder's invited in the ring. If I was Wilder, I would get in that ring and I'll slap the shit out of Anthony Joshua. Slap him right in his mouth. Slap him upside his fucking head. That way his fans ain't got no choice. That'd be the last straw for them. He'll have to take that fight. He would have to take that fight if Wilder slap him upside his fucking head. And that's why he don't want to be in Wilder's presence. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I don't think he's ever been in Wilder's presence. I don't think he's ever been. Like, I think that he pretty much avoided him whenever he could. Especially after the first time he saw him fight, when he was sitting in the crowd. He's probably, oh, fuck that. I'm not fucking with him. Then once he got them little belts and ran off. But he better be real careful with this Povetkin guy. Because he didn't look too fancy in his last two fights. He really didn't. He didn't look too fancy at all. Like, to me, he looked real basic. He looked basic, he looked slow, he looked robotic. He didn't have the same explosion, he didn't have the same pop, none of that. And if he get in there with Wilder and look basic and slow like that, he gonna get blew out the fucking water. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Because he's not even better than Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is a much better boxer. Hence the reason why nobody wanted to fight him, and hence the reason why Wilder had such a tough time with him. Way more skilled than Anthony Joshua. Like I said, I feel like Wilder might fuck around and remain Stavern Anthony Joshua. And that shit gonna look real bad. That you came out here and talked all that shit, told all them lies, held up the fight this long, just to go in there and get blew out of the fucking water. And I think that's what's going to happen. That's my honest opinion. I think he gonna get blew out the water. He gonna go in there. He gonna get fucked up. I don't know what he's doing. And he losing his size. I noticed he's substantially smaller. When it seemed like he was fighting better when you had all that muscle. You had more explosion. But that's the shit with the PEDs that people say. I don't talk about that much because I don't have no evidence for it. But I wouldn't be shocked. I think he was using that shit. I think he was using it just like Manny Pacquiao. As soon as Manny Pacquiao got off that shit, you could tell the difference in his body. His body, his chest, his explosion, his punching power. How all that shit just disappeared. And your powers are one of the last things to go. I'm like, this guy right here. This shit don't make no sense. We gonna see though. We gonna see. We gonna see once this fight is made. Or once they fight September 22nd, I want to see if he gonna let Wilder get in the ring. And I'm gonna do an update to it. But if they think this is a tactic to try and get us to buy the DAZN app, hell no. I'm not buying that shit. Because I know the moment Wilder get in that ring and check him and make him look like a bitch, if he's allowed to get in the ring or whatever, that shit gonna be on YouTube within 5 minutes. Somebody gonna be there, recorded that shit with another phone. They might take it down, but so many people's gonna upload that shit, you gonna get a chance to see it anyway. That ain't worth buying the app at all. Get that fight made. I would like for it to be on Showtime, but if it ends up being on DAZN, I'll buy DAZN and cancel it right after. I'll buy it and cancel it with the quickness. I probably had DAZN for 5 hours during that card and cancel the shit right after. Then after that, that's what most people gonna do. They're gonna buy it and cancel it. Cause nobody wanna watch all that other bullshit. Nobody wanna see that shit. But yeah, I just wanna get over here and talk about that craziness. Sound like another lie or more propaganda by them or whatever. But this your boy Armed Forces Sports TV. Go ahead and pick up this house and make some breakfast. And I'll get back with y'all later.